Holy shit. He said what?
Probably need to worry about Joe Rogan more. Probably need to worry about other things, but...
Where are we going, Adam? Austin, Texas, and who's Liver King picking a fight with?
Joe Rogan.
Everybody knows. Whoa.
Just pulling up to the capital of Texas. Guess what? You're dead. You're dead. Because
Liver King was arrested yesterday in Austin, Texas, for allegedly making terroristic threats against Joe Rogan. But here's what most people are missing. The police didn't arrest him just because he challenged Rogan to a fight. That alone doesn't count as a terroristic threat. What really set things off was what he posted on Instagram over the past 3 days. In his wild, chaotic vlogs, he accidentally exposed something way more serious. The real problem? That mysterious box he brought with him to Austin. That box, the one with Joe Rogan's face slapped on it. This all started back in 2022, when Derek went on Joe Rogan's podcast to talk about his viral expose on Liver King.
Hey, Derek, you know how I got so jacked?
How?
I followed the 9 ancestral tenets.
Oh, I heard that works really well.
It's the best way. There's no way you can look like that.
No.
In your 40s, that jacked. I mean, he's preposterously jacked. Do we have a fucking... Now that we know that he's full of shit, we're talking about the Liver King, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people are like, what are they saying? This is all inside stuff.
Yeah.
There's a guy, if you don't know who the Liver King is, the guy calls himself the Liver King, and he's this guy who walks around everywhere with no shirt on. I've seen him in Vegas with no shirt on, big bushy beard, super jacked. And he was telling people that the way he gets that way is by sunning his balls. He literally lays down with his asshole staring at the sun and eats raw liver and just lifts like a maniac. And that's how he's so jacked. But it's preposterous.
That's exactly when things really started spiraling. After that conversation, Joe Rogan basically pushed the first domino.
that kind of feeling is dangerous.
Liver King got called out hard, and Brian Johnson has officially hit rock bottom. Kinda like the raw honesty you get on Joe Rogan's podcast, this channel became a real crew, bro. Hit follow and roll with us.
Joe Rogan, you have to invite me, please, I'm asking. Or else I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight for my family, for what's right, and I'm gonna fight until oh, there's a cockroach. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah. Oh, there you little cockroach friend. Yeah. Oh, my friend, do y'all see him? Yeah. Oh, come here, little cockroach. Record anything and everything. Because Joe Rogan, we don't have to make videos to pretend anymore. All of this is happening. We're coming to you. I've challenged you man to man to a fight. Honorable. And we don't have to pretend or make any videos. The world is watching. They'll make the videos for us. And you don't have to hold a camera. You can hold the hand of somebody that you love, because what happens next to you, you're going to need to remember that feeling. You're going to need something more than what you did.
But Joe Rogan never even acknowledged him. Didn't reply, didn't engage, just straight up ignored the guy while Brian Johnson was out here practically begging to be on the podcast.
If Joe Rogan has accepted the invitation for the fight, have I gotten his attention yet? Because my goal is I want your attention, Joe Rogan. I want to fight you, real tension. But I want to unite with you too, and you can release me of the actual physical fight. If you'll just invite me on the podcast, please. That's what I'm asking. Please put me on the podcast with you. Not to fight, just to bond.
Joe made it clear he had zero reason to ever have Liver King on the podcast. He straight up said he doesn't sit down with frauds who build their whole brand on lies.
It's probably never going to come out.
Does he have a team?
Yeah, it's pretty elaborate. Like, his team was, well, he has a media team that he hired to kind of like...
Right, but they're just employees.
Yeah.
One of them came up to me in Vegas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of my security guards stopped him. He was like, I'm a producer for the Liver King. I'm like, what the fuck do you produce? What are you producing?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's not a movie.
Like, how many UFC events did he try and kind of like cozy up?
He was front row at one of my shows in Vegas.
Oh, damn.
At the MGM. Yeah, and then I saw him again at the Canelo fight. He was trying really hard to get on the podcast. And he's been trying really hard to get on now. He contacted a few friends of mine. And some of them that have, like Bert Kreischer, that had him on the show.
Yeah, he told me he's trying to get on.
Yeah, for what? For what? Say that more? Like, come on, this is dumb, man. This is a fucking, you ran a con game and you got busted.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate that you feel terrible. I'm sorry you feel bad. because that's just what happens when you get caught lying. But you didn't have to lie.
Feeling humiliated and ignored, Brian Johnson started taking a darker turn. He literally posted a video saying he was heading to Austin with a mysterious box that had Joe Rogan's face on it.
Beef. It's a real fight, yeah. And there comes bearing a. See if I can. You want to see just a little. I don't. Did I might watch that. Oh, I don't want. I wish if I can live stream, that's what we'll do from now on. We're getting in the.
And that, in my opinion, is exactly where the cops had enough to move in. He only flashes it for like a second, but if you slow the video down, you can clearly see it's a firearm, and he straight up admits he's going to Austin to find Joe Rogan. I think that's when the police really understood how dark his intentions were, because when Liver King finally made it to Austin, he posted a video where he literally explains what he's gonna do to Joe Rogan with a pair of pliers and a wooden sharpener.
Just pulling up to the capital of Texas. Guess what? You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Because
A couple of them. If you were to take a picture of this, what do you see? Technology? Technology. Technology.
And the night before he got arrested, he posted a video on Instagram basically hinting that no one would see him again after tomorrow.
And so that's what I'm fighting for. So it's just unwinnable for you. The park right here. That's not the secret. The secret is this. It's unwinnable for me too. Oh, that sucks, man, for you. No longer than that, I'm going to record a lot of videos this week. And then I'm not going to record any for a long time. By the way, I don't know if anyone knows, we're going to have free Wi-Fi everywhere we are. We're going to have free Wi-Fi. And the password for this week, only 1 week, is F you, Joe Rogan.
Liver King openly said he was going to use the weapon in that box, because earlier that week, Joe had posted on Instagram that he'd be performing on stage Tuesday and Wednesday night. The very next day, Liver King got arrested, and by then, even his wife and manager were freaked out and clearly over it. They looked scared, shocked, and honestly, like they couldn't deal with him anymore. The guy had become unbearable.
We know.
you're not going to stop recording.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Let's just not have that on your pocket.
What? A Leatherman?
Yeah.
A Leatherman.
A knife in it.
I know, but it's not reasonable to have a Leatherman.
They're going to take it off of you.
Okay, keep protecting me like Peter Nemeth tried to. Don't say anything. You never have to be embarrassed of family. Ancestral honor, it's called reputation. We're the Liver King family, a real king, a real queen who's kind of scared. Kind of scared. Striker over here is kind of scared. Dad's getting arrested again. We've already been through it once.
Do you need anything else? Okay, they're any second.
Just a quick glance around the
We
room.
need to talk as a family.
We don't need to talk as a family. We're gonna record everything. We always talk as a family. Talking is a lie to begin with.
Liver King is now being held in jail, which basically means the judge believes he's a real threat to society. This is a guy who literally runs around chasing cockroaches in his house, eats random leaves out of his garden, and used to follow a raw organ diet during the pandemic. And in the end, he destroyed his entire life just to prove to all of us that everything he ever said was a lie. You can click the video on screen right now to keep going with my other secondhand embarrassment stories, and don't forget to follow. Until the next one, protect your sanity.